KJ and Trey, you guys had some nice connections today, a couple touchdowns. Just, I guess, talk about finding each other. And Trey, I think last time you said you were in here, you said you thought you could make some money at tight end. I think you probably boosted that today, right?
Yes, sir. Just been working that chemistry, throwing, getting connected, talking about what we're thinking on every play that I have a route on. I'm trying to figure out what KJ's thinking about just so we can be on the same page. And I think that's what's helping us so far, and it's going to continue to help us.
Just being able to have a guy like Trey, you can actually trust Trey to be in the right spot, running the right route, and then just having the connection, like he said, just being able to think alike, be on the same page. So when the defense throws a different coverage at us, I know he's thinking, he know what I'm thinking. So just being able to try to get the ball out of my hands and get it to him.
KJ, that 3rd and 9 on that last drive, you guys also, that whole drive, y'all had it for 5 minutes and 49 seconds just to basically seal the win. And how big was that 14-yard run that you had on that 3rd and 9? Did you know you were keeping it the whole time?
I didn't actually, because I had Rocket underneath wide open too. But we practiced those scenarios. Coach Pittman put us in different scenarios like that. So just being able to everybody just transition their mindset to 4-minute mode, 2-minute mode, just being able to just try to seal the win, kill a lot of clock, and just make sure you just get first down. That's the main thing. You get first down. Coach called timeout, so just try to hurry up and burn their timeout so we just win the game.
I guess maybe for KJ and Trey, the transfers, whether it was receivers or guys on defense, the kickoff guy, what y'all think of the impact of the transfers? And does that make you feel good that you all brought in the right guys and they're fitting in well?
I do. Just being able to have those guys come in and make an impact like they did for it being their first game as a Hog. So just being able to have a guy like that to come in, we welcome those guys in. They work just like we work. Then also just having those transfer guys just believe in the process, just come in with a mindset that we're going to work and grind it out and play our style of football.
Man, I'm just happy for those guys, man. They work just as hard as we do, and it's not easy, to go to a new place and, make new friends. It's not easy to do it whatsoever. And I just applaud those guys, man, because they really came in and they made us a better team. Terry Hampton, he was a force when he got in. Nudie had a pick. Dwight had a pick. Drew Sanders, is a monster, and I've said it many times. Like, those guys, I'm just glad that they're on my team.
And then, Rocky, with the catches and the carries, you had 20-plus touches. Sam had indicated you were probably going to get a lot of work, and obviously Dominic's out right now. What did you think of the workload today? Maybe, KJ, maybe you could talk about his game as well.
Yeah, it was actually good. I just want to give a shout-out to the offensive line and then KJ as well. But it was good.
Just being able to have Rocket in the backfield and just tell them each and every play, like, trust yourself. It's going to be there. Just trust it. O-line going to do their job. You just make plays, play ball. Don't try to go out there and be a robot. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to go out there and be yourself, have fun, compete at the same time. So that's all what football is all about.
Rocket, what was that last drive like when y'all burned the last 5:49 all on the ground?
Oh, it felt good. We work on things like that in practice, so it was good.
Was that the mindset going in that drive that you didn't want to give it back? Or?
Yeah, definitely.
Guys, when you guys turned the ball over on the 3-yard line, what were the emotions like on the sideline when they kept getting called for penalties?
We had a neutral mindset. It happens. It's football. Mistakes are going to happen. So the main thing is we don't want to start blaming people and pointing fingers and divide. So, the main thing, we all came together. We started encouraging each other. Everybody just came with the next play mindset. And when we did roll back out there, we capitalized. So just neutral mindset.
You guys, what is the impact of winning a game like this and just this experience coming in game one, playing a team like that?
Just to show that, the program's still on the rise. We're headed in the right spot. As long as we keep buying into the process, keep trusting the process, staying together, encouraging each other, and just making our bond a lot stronger than what it is, and just keep being ourselves. That's the main thing, just being ourselves.
Man, I think we're headed in the right direction, as KJ said. We got, we still have things to clean up. We're not the best Razorback team we're going to be right now, and we know that, and we're trying to get better every day. And, if you get better every day, you never know what could happen. So,
Trey, Sam said after your second touchdown, you came off the field, and he asked you if you were happy that you moved to tight end. I guess just what do you remember about that moment? He said it was a pretty special one for him.
Well, I told him heck yes. I might have not said heck, but I don't remember. But I'm just excited, man. I told you I've bought into playing tight end, and I think that it's a good move for me, and I'm just happy that I can help the team win.
Could you describe what you saw like on the jump pass from KJ and just coming down? It looked like kind of a contested catch.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't find KJ when I turned back around, but I just seen the ball floating in the air. I was like, all right, how am I gonna catch this? I started backpedaling. I said, oh, I'm not close to it. So then I just like kind of jumped backwards. I mean, I caught the ball, so the rest is history, boss.
KJ, I know a lot of fans were really excited to see Jayden Hazelwood. What did you think of the play that you made on that back shoulder throw that wound up as a touchdown?
He just made a play. I mean, we when I did bring him in motion, and I seen it was man, I basically told him like, go in. So I mean, it was 1-on-1, one high safety. I just wanted to make sure I stabbed the safety, give him space to work, and give a good ball. He made a play on the ball and resulted in a touchdown. So just being able to have guys like that can go up and make plays like he did today, it's just an advantage on our team.
Trey, what did you think about the block he made that kind of sprung you for your second touchdown?
Man, I mean, that was a great job. Just playing without the ball in his hands. And, a lot of guys, it's not second nature for them to do that, to play without the ball in their hands. And his first instinct was to turn around and block. And we practiced those things. And we all, as a group, get yelled at for not finishing ball me man. That's what we say. And we always have to get in between our man and the ball. And he just did a great job doing it.
What did it mean for you to get 100 yards today, and then the magnitude of the game, and beating a ranked team to open the season?
It was actually good. That's my second time. I feel like it was a couple things I could have fixed, and by watching film and getting ready for South Carolina, that's gonna help me out with that. But it was just a blessing to get 100 yards again. I got more to work on, of course.
And KJ, they came out in the second half and scored with their opening drive, and it just seemed like it was kind of on at that point. You guys had to respond. What did you feel about the offensive mindset after Cincinnati finally scored and it became a game?
I mean, that's football. I mean, that's why you live, eat, sleep, and breathe football. I mean, we know a good thing's going to happen for them. I mean, they're not every you know what I'm saying. For our approach is just being able to go out there. I mean, things are going to happen good for them. We just got to bounce back and respond. Any given moment, we got to respond. Defense had our back majority of the game, and we just wanted to pay our respects to them and have their back in certain situations of the game.
Rocket and Trey, I know Katie's probably not going to talk about himself. Talk about his calm when you need a touchdown, what he brings to the team as far as when you're out there. It seems like every occasion he meets. So what's it like in the huddle and the confidence you have in him?
I'll say it definitely opened up the run game for me. I'd definitely say that. So that helped me out and helped the running back room out and the receivers as well.
Just that experience, man. I mean, he's been in situations before, and he knows how to handle himself and handle the whole offense. And just going back to we think alike, so I know like what he's thinking, and I know if he pulls the ball that he's gonna run right behind me. Just those kind of things, and it just makes playing so much easier.
Rocket, we got to see a little bit out of Rashad Dominion today. Just what did you think of him, and what's your relationship with him like?
We actually tight. That whole room so tight. Before the game started, I said, relax, wait for your time to come, and he was prepared. And then in practice, he showed out in practice as well, and I feel like you show out in practice, going to show in the game. But our connection is great.
Having been, a freshman last year yourself and getting to make a pretty big impact in the running back room, just what do you think it means for him to have, been able to get those carries today early on?
It was actually good to be out there and see how I feel, definitely with the crowd. And with that, I feel like with me telling him, or with him watching me in front of him, with AJ as well, with the room in general, I feel like that's going to push him to keep going.
Trey, how big was it that after y'all did turn it over inside the 5 that the defense was able to hold them to a field goal? And what was it like experiencing just the atmosphere, how loud it got and everything during that possession?
Man, I mean, those guys. They weren't going to let them score. I knew that. I wasn't worried about a thing. Those guys play with the tenacity that I've never seen before, and they're not going to give you a single inch. And, they had to bow up, and they did, and I knew it was going to happen. I mean, the stadium got so rowdy. I was talking on the phone actually to Coach Loggins. I couldn't even hear what he was saying, and the phone was on my ear. So I knew that the place was rocking, and I knew we were going to get a stop.
Trey, you obviously been here a while and been through some bad times and now some good times. Sam was mentioning this is a 5th-ranked team you guys have beaten. I mean, how big is that it's not like the fans don't storm the field and stuff, that they expected to win?
Yeah, and it's a good feeling, not to really upset people anymore. Like, we're in games and we can play with everybody. There is no upsets. We expect to win every game, and our fans expect us to win every game, and that's what we like to see. We know we can play with anybody in the country, and we just got to go out there and show it.
KJ, Coach Pittman was just in here, and he feels like when the game's on the line, that not really a word in the world with the ball in your hands. Do you get the same sense from the fan base as well that they have a trust in you at this point in your career?
I do. I mean, just from the past experience that I've had and just the games that we've had, clutch situations, the ball's always in my hand. I mean, so just being able to just go out there and just take pride in it. I mean, that's something I don't take lightly. And just knowing that if we need a first down and it's 4th and 1, I mean, I'm going to make sure I get the first down and keep the drive going, keep the crowd into it, make sure I put my teammates in the best position to win.
Guys, great job.